Hello. For today's video, I want to offer a bit of a personal message about the class. Before we get lost in the more technical aspects of the class, I want to ask a very foundational question. Why does this class matter? Ethically. A couple months ago, I saw a tweet from a recent poll. The question that was asked, how much do you feel it is justified to use violence in advancing political goals? In 2016, it was 8% of the population, and now it is 33%, a 25% increase in 4 years. That is shocking, and I believe a major problem that we as a society need to look at. If we have learned anything from studying history, we know that violence between groups tends to beget violence unless some basic norms of civil society and discourse are established. Recently, I was talking with a friend who grew up in the same small town as I did in Massachusetts. It is a blue-collar town, and he reports that all of our friends who we grew up with, who never really cared about politics, in his words, are as crazy and as intense as you can imagine in support of Donald Trump. He mentioned that a few of them were on a recent road trip to Maine and stopped at a gun shop. They were trying to buy bullets, and they were angry because all of the bullets were sold out. Why would they need bullets? These are people who never had any interest in politics until the last few years. What has happened to my incredibly non-political blue-collar friends over the last few years? Well, this rise in political polarization with the potential for violence is real, and it's a hard problem to solve. The extremes of both parties have the potential to become violent, as we have seen. In my view, we have two options. We can either learn ways to rehumanize each other, or we can just polarize ourselves more deeply into tribal camps and our social media echo chambers, and violence will become more common, accepted, and widespread. The most basic principle that we need to learn is the following. A person's beliefs never negates their humanity. A person is more than just their beliefs. We do not have to agree with these beliefs, especially if they are intolerant, but we should never be tempted to dehumanize them in any way. The ethical principle that we need to learn is to love even the person who we most strongly disagree with. We are on Team Human. We share 99.9% of the DNA with each other. If defending our flimsy and unreflected upon priors blinds us to this core truth, then we have some work to do. And that is the work that will be happening in this class. Thank you.